I've always thought about my touches intentionally as an SSL, but when a pro player reviewed one of my replays, he showed me there were still levels to touch quality I wasn't fully seeing, not mechanics, but the intention behind every touch. So in this video, I'm going to break down the biggest things a pro noticed in my SSL replay that completely changed how I think about the game. Then I'll show you a replay where I implemented the things I learned from the pro. Alright, so here the opponent gets a bad first touch off the wall. In the moment, I see it and I think I should go fast and try to turn it into pressure. My idea is to hit the backboard and make the last defender uncomfortable. But when I went back with a pro to watch my replay, he slowed it down and pointed out something important. He basically said that there's no need to dive here. The last defender is already in a good spot. He's ready, he's not panicking, and he's far back. So even if I hit the backboard, I'm not really making him panic or creating a problem for him. So I'm pretty much just giving the ball away here. And that's the main thing he points out. I'm playing it too fast in a situation that doesn't need speed. So he's not saying that speed is wrong, it's just not necessary here. I'm reacting to the bad touch instead of looking at the full picture. If I just wait for a second or even fake the challenge, I keep control of the situation, I stay in a strong spot, and I make them play first. Instead, I jump in, try to force something that isn't really there, and it just ends up resetting the play back to them. I got a touch forward and a bit high just to buy time. That part is fine, I'm just trying to slow down the play. Then I use the little boost I have left to get back on the ground. Once I land, I pick up two small pads and I start turning out. But when I went back through it with a pro, he pointed out my rotation. He said that I was rotating slightly too late. My pathing was weird, and I should have just turned immediately right after picking up that first pad. I rotate out slightly too late, and my path is kinda weird. Instead of turning immediately once I land at 0 boost, I hesitate a bit and pick up another pad. At that point, my job isn't to stay involved in the play. My job is simple. Get pads, get back post, and let my teammate take the challenge since he's already in a good spot. The pro is basically saying I don't need to force anything here. I don't need to fake turn. I don't need to try to influence the play. But what I do instead is I fake turn, trying to pressure the attacker into a mistake, which isn't wrong. It makes them shoot early, which gives us the ball. So now I end up jumping for a save in a situation where I don't need to be involved because my teammate was already in a better spot with more boost and a better angle to challenge. In this moment, the ball is coming at me pretty fast, and I've got two options. I can go for a 50 or I can fake challenge. I choose to fake challenge. The idea here is simple. I want to mess with the attacker's timing, make them think I'm committing, and force a bad touch or pass. And it ends up working. He gives me the ball, so now I have possession. I take it into open space. I roll it forward, trying to stay controlled. I'm also thinking ahead. I want to bait in the next defender. So the plan is to make him think I'm going up the wall, then chip the ball behind him to the wall so it bounces out and gives me a clean out play. But this is where the pro points something out. I go a little bit too early. Instead of letting the defender fully commit to me first, I cut into the play and hit the ball toward the wall too soon. And that split second matters a lot. Because if I just wait a little bit longer, the attacker fully commits, and then that chip becomes way more dangerous. So basically, I get a free outplay because he's already out of the play. So he told me to focus on my positioning, and so you as a viewer should focus on my positioning this game. I feel like I took a lot more wider turns. I faced the goal as I was challenging, and I didn't really throw myself at every play. Here you could see I took 2 wide angles in a row, which is a huge difference to what my gameplay looked like before. So just keep paying attention to these wide turns, and you'll pretty much just understand where I'm trying to position myself and where I'm going to go next.